If you people have anything to ask, you can put your questions in the chat box. Hello everyone. Now we are about to commence our session. So welcome you all to this amazing session on Git and GitHub, and welcome to this Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador program. So if you have any queries or any doubt, keep putting that in the chat section. Whenever I get time, I will reply to them. On throughout the session, Anwar Saeed, Gaurav Das, and Saebi Teja, they will be replying to your chat. They have been coordinating with me, and yeah, let's get started. So before starting anything, Anwar Said will be streaming a really nice video of MLSA. Anwar, can you present your screen?
The Student Ambassador community is a global community of like-minded students that share a passion for technology and for having an impact in the world.
It's an amazing thing for people that both like social gatherings and in the same time they like tech communities.
It's Microsoft helping us, helping folks around our campus.
I wanted to improve my skills and I wanted to get connected with people that can help me do that.
Best benefit is the access to MS Learn and LinkedIn Learning as well.
You get an Azure subscription for tinkering around when you join the community and have completed your first milestone.
You also get to be mentored by Microsoft employees.
It's really a very wholesome experience where we're all just trying to help each other grow.
I saw that people were having a lot of fun, but in the same time they were learning a lot of stuff.
Everything that we have in the community is very inclusive and it welcomes everyone as they are.
This is a great place to learn new skills, to connect with people, to create community, to help others.
Students accomplish so much in this community. Not only do they build their own skills and their brand, but they create content, they run hackathons, they get mentorship, and they put that all on their resumes. And they get full-time jobs when they graduate. It's really amazing.
Anything good that's happening in my career probably started with this program.
Be sure to apply for it. You would definitely enjoy being a Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador.
Hope you all enjoyed the stream. You can like directly see the smile over their faces. This is not because they are working day and night. This is because they are working, they are learning, they are teaching, and they are moreover they are interacting with lots of people. You saw how much extensive this network is, and like it's not only that you have people from just one country, you have people from all over the world. So it's really amazing, and I will try my best that I gave you one of the good insight of Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador program and how you can apply. So you don't need to get confused anywhere. You will by the end of the session, I think you will get clear with all of your doubts. So before starting, let me present you the results of the quick survey that I asked for, and I got really good responses over that. So confirm me if my screen is visible.
Yeah, your screen is visible.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now let's get to our survey. So here you can see I got really good responses, and you can see that many people most many people were not aware of this program. Only 17 people are aware of it and 52 they are not, and I am really glad that I am going to bring this to you all, and it's a really good it would be really great experience for me. So some people have already used Git. It's a really good thing, and like if some have not, then don't worry. After this session you will definitely be using Git and GitHub in your projects. And yes, some have even thought to rate themselves in Git, and it's a good thing. 5.19 is a good average rating. Even if you go and ask me, I'll rate myself around 7.5, because there is no end of using Git. So one can't reach the perfection level, but with the use, you can definitely get to a proper position in Git. And yes, everyone is really excited. This is a motivation for me to bring this amazing session to you all. So now let's get started with our presentation. So now, welcome you all. You all know me, myself, Tasneem Kausar. I am the host and speaker today. I am an Alpha Microsoft Learn ambassador. I got selected as Google Summer of Code 2021 student. I worked for Chromium organization on their Puppeteer project, and I'm really passionate for open source and contribution. So now, agenda for today's session is you will get introduction to Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador Program. You will get to know what version control system is. You will get introduction to Git, and I will also show you how you can use some of the most popular Git commands. You will get introduction to GitHub and GitHub pages, and definitely you will get introduction to this amazing program by GitHub, that is GitHub Student Developer Pack. And yes, at the end, in between the session there will be a quiz. I hope you people find it interactive, and a feedback form. Now let's get to MLSA. What MLSA is? So MLSA is a global program started by Microsoft. In this program, MLSA selects students from different campuses all over the world, and then they join you in a community where you learn, grow, and teach. Application for MLSA is open throughout the year, but like even now, you can just go on its website and apply, but results are declared on quarterly basis. Okay, in a student, when you are applying, MLSA looks for just three things. That is, you should be able to comprehend and learn things quickly. You should be able to teach and impart your knowledge to others, and definitely you should be able to promote. Why promotion here? Don't think of it promotion as a really cheap thing. It's not that kind of promotion. See, Microsoft has its tools and softwares, and there are certain professional tools that you need to pay and then you can use it. But for student, Microsoft has provided started many programs and many mentorship where you can just go and sign in and get selected, and you get access to all these tools at free of cost. And Microsoft has put no restriction over your stream or branch. As long as you are enrolled in a university, you can go and apply. So what are the perks of being a MLSA? You get free subscription to Microsoft applications like Visual Studio, its editing software, Azure, and a lot more. You get access to its free LinkedIn learning, and Microsoft often organize various tech summits and workshops. You can, if you are a MLSA, you have direct access to those summit. You can go and attend and interact with people. And yes, obviously, extensive networking. From my experience, I will tell you that if you want to learn and grow in this world of technology, it is really important that you should communicate with people, you should go and approach people, you should collaborate on someone's project. And networking is the key to development, and especially mutual development in this area of technology. And definitely throughout your journey in MLSA, you get lots of swags as you ace in the program. So let's get out of this theoretical things and get to see what how you can just go and apply. So here you just go to this website, studentambassador.microsoft.com. Anwar, can you put this link in the chat so that people can access it? Okay. So go to this website, sign in. I have already sign in with your Microsoft account. And here just go, you can read all about this program in this page. You can get to know like what are like batches in this program. You can read the experience of previous MLSA ambassadors. And yes, now let's get direct to apply now. As I mentioned that this form is open throughout the session. So even now, if you open, you will get it. So here the some notifications are there. You can just go and read it, and some privacy term, do read them. It's really important whenever you are applying for something. And like a normal form, you just have to put your name, your identity, your personal information, your social media links, and other things. I won't go into the details of these sections. The most important section in this application is this application questions. So I'll go into it only. So Microsoft, when you are applying for MLSA, you need to answer 3 questions to Microsoft. These questions are: how have you acted as an agent of change? How would you teach a technical concept to a friend? How would you increase awareness and attract an audience for an event? So Microsoft has given you flexibility to answer one of these 3 questions via video. Video should be of 2 minutes, and while doing your video, be very precise. Try to use technical terms as much as you can and showcase your skills. And like, you can record your video in any regional language also, but as your video might be reviewed by someone who is not from this country, so you should at least put the subtitle, okay? And then other 2 questions you can answer via essays. While writing the essays, also be precise, be specific with your words, and then put your technical words. And if you have any achievement, like you have organized something, you have won some hackathon, you have used some of the Microsoft tools, then just do mention them. It adds as a plus point to your application. So this is all about Microsoft application. I hope some of the students reached me that during my promotion only they were applying to this and they faced some issue while making video and essay. So I hope this is clear to you now. Now let's get to our presentation. So I hope everyone is clear with this program. What are the perks and how you can apply? So now let's get to our questions, our agenda. So our agenda for this session is version control system. What a version control system is. So version control system is a software that helps you maintain history of your project, maintain different contributors done by different people, and various versions of the repository. So like, you must get this doubt in your mind. I can do the same. I can just write code today, put a copy, keep a copy of it, and then tomorrow when I make some changes, I'll make another copy. Yeah, definitely this can be done. But what if your project get extensive, and what if people from different places are coming and contributing to your project? Then it will get messy. And yes, definitely keeping copies, multiple copies of the same repository will be space inefficient, and at the end you will end up losing your might end up losing your repository, and it will become really messy. So what can you do as a solution? You can definitely opt for version control system. Here also you make changes to the same file, but you are not responsible for storing those files. It's really space efficient. You just go, make the changes, do some commit, and you are done with your responsibility. Now it's version VCS responsibility to keep track, to give you everything, every information that you have feed it. And you can clearly differentiate between 2 copies of the same project. Now, some of the important things that you should keep in mind throughout this session is: be patient and focus on presentation. Don't take any screenshots. There are some slides in which I will ask you that you can take a snippet if you want, but not, you should not take for each and every slide. Make sure that you stay tuned throughout the session, because at the end of the session there will be a feedback form, and it is necessary that you fill this feedback form to be eligible for MLSA certification. And there is a quiz, and I have tried my best that I make this quiz as interactive as possible, and winner of the quiz will get recommended by me for future Microsoft Learn ambassador for our campus. So I hope you people now get this into mind and will focus more on what I'm saying, not on other stuffs. So let's get to our next topic. What is Git and why it is used? Git is a distributed version control system for tracking changes to your files. It was originally designed for coordinating works and obviously to support open source, really, because it's the only place like where contributions are done from different people. And it's if Git and GitHub would not be there, then you can't think of the base of open source. So you must be thinking like, there are some people know that there are other version control system, but why Git is so much popular? Let me tell you how much popular Git is like you can get to know this by the fact that many of you don't know the name VCS, version control system, but many of you know and have heard of this Git. So like without knowing VCS, we know Git. This is why Git is so much popular. It's just your experience which is telling everything. You can install Git following these links. And we'll just put all these three links in the chat box. As I already mentioned in the prerequisites that you should have already installed Git. And if someone is not able to do so, then don't worry. You can just do after the session. Now, why Git? So let's go get to features of Git. So Git is very efficient in maintaining your history. Don't need to struggle to manage various versions of your project. Let me tell you in open source what happens. Like one project has many versions. Some has 10, 11 versions. And in each versions, there are so many changes that are made. So if you are going to handle all these on your own without using any software, any tool, then I don't think you would be able to manage it so efficiently. And yes, collaboration. Yeah, it's a really remarkable thing that we should focus on, because nowadays there are many projects that are successful only because of collaboration. With Git, you can just like download the repository and work on it locally, and then push it when it is your work is done. And feature branches, yes, how can we forget this? like like waiting to finish your entire website and then deploy it like won't do good, right? You just like if you are ready with some features, you just go and deploy it, and like in the process you can develop and incorporate other features to the project. This would be a better idea, and this will make your project running and developing at the same time. Yes. Now come to this basic git command. And like now at this slide, you can definitely take a snippet. I will be holding over here for some time. Yes. Here also you can take, but it's not mandatory if you want to. Yes. I am not saying anything in these three slides because I'm not going to explain from here. I will be using all these Git commands. And like with this, I think you will get better idea about everything. So here, right now I'm in my desktop, and then like I will go to the repository folder where I want to start my repository. So I'll open this folder in my terminal. If you are on Windows, you can use command from for that. I'll make a folder, a simple folder that we already know what it is. I'll give it a name repo. I'll traverse to this. And now I will open this on Visual Studio. If you are not using Visual Studio, then don't get intimidated by it, because Git is not specific to any IDE. You can use like it on anywhere. Okay, and you can also do so in your terminal also. I'm just doing to provide a good interface. So here, right now, our repository is completely empty. So what we do first, we will first configure our Git. At this point of time, I'm hoping like you already have Git installed. Okay, so we can configure by this command git config dash dash, oh, sorry, global user.name. Put your username. I'm putting this name. Okay, so our username has been configured. You can also configure your email, dash dash global user.email code me gmail.com. Yes, so we are done with configuration. You can also, I will try to run this command as slow as possible. So if anyone is following and practicing with me, they can just do it properly. Now I'll clear the terminal. So at this point, if I run any git command, let's see what happens. So let me run one of the most popular Git command, that is git status, to check the status of the current repository. So I'll do git status. So yeah, you can see I have got this message that right now this repository is not a Git repository. So what you can do, before using any git command, you should first initialize your repository as a Git repository, and you can do so with this command git init. Okay, now our repository has been initialized. Okay, so let's go and add something to the repo. Okay, and yes, if anyone is not getting that what this term repository is, then let me clear you. Like on normally on your laptop, what do you make? You make a folder and then write some code in it. So on GitHub, when you have those folders and your codes on GitHub, you refer those as your repository. So it's nothing so much to worry about. So I'm putting one small file index.html. And one more thing to mention here, that if anyone don't know HTML, then don't worry, because Git has nothing to do with HTML. If someone is interested doing competitive coding, or just interested in data structures and algorithms, then also you can use Git and GitHub to maintain your different like code of your algorithms. So knowing HTML is not the mandatory step over here. I'm just using because most of the people are acquainted with this. So I'm just putting a header, welcome to MLSM. Okay, so just the welcome message to make you people attentive. And let's see what's the status of our repository now. You can do that with git status. Now you can see that right now Git is saying that index.html is an untracked file. So what does untracked file mean? Whenever you are adding a file for the first time, that file is the untracked files. So if you introduce any change to this file right now, Git won't track it. Okay, let me make a change over there. Welcome all. I have added one word all. So let's now check the status. Git status. Now you can see like Git is not saying that I have done some modification. Okay, let me add this and then make some changes. I think then you will get some idea. No, now there is one command git add. What this command does, like when you do like add a file for the first time, your file get to the list of tracked files. And normal cases, if you have introduced some changes to your file, and when you run this command git add and then file name, your changes go to the staging area. After coming to staging area only, you can create a version of your repository. So I'm putting name index.html. So now let me remove this and make some modifications to my file. Okay, I have already done some modifications. Now let me check my status. Okay, wait, let me clear the now git status. If I check the status, now you can see there is a new file index.html, and Git is also saying that I have done a modification in this file. And earlier when I did not stage the file for the first time, I did not get any modification message over here. I hope this is clear to you now. So now let's go and stage this particular change. Git add and index.html. Yes, we have staged the change, and now we will be using the most popular command, and that is the most useful one, that is commit. I will be explaining what commit is. So how can you do this? You can do this with command git commit -m and then a message. Like when when you are writing some notes over your diary, or like in your to do, you put some message, right? The message is specific, and you put it in such a way so that when you come back and then try to see, okay, what I had done on this day, then you should remember with that message. You should remember, okay, these are the things I have done. So similarly, you should be really precise and meaningful while writing a commit message. I will show you. Wait, I have done added index.html. Okay, now let me clear my terminal. Okay, let's see our commit. If you had done many commits, multiple commits, then you can check all your commits by one command, that is git log dash dash one line. Yeah, you can see like uh, we have a commit, it has some code value. Okay, if you don't know, let me tell you, this code value is called hash value. Okay, it's like you all have Aadhaar card for your unique identification, right? So similarly, every commit is a unique version of your repository. So it must have something unique so that you can identify, okay, this is one commit, okay, this is this commit. So this unique identification is your hash value. And you can see this, my message is also displayed. Okay, so and the head is a pointer to the latest version of your repository. You will get clear with head when I will do multiple commits. Okay, now let me add one more file, index.html, and let me add anything. Okay, welcome to index2, and I am making changes to this also. Suppose I have added multiple lines. So now I have this index2.html and I have modified my index.html. So now let's go and check the status of our repository. So you can see like as mentioned, like it is Git is tracking that you have I have modified index.html, but Git is not tracking index2.html. Why? Because I have just introduced this. Okay, so I have not put index2.html in the list of tracking files. So now what we will do, we will first stage all these changes. So at that time, what command I gave you, I told you just write git space add space then your file name like index.html. But when you have added multiple files, then you can't run this add command again and again. For like suppose you have added 10 files, you won't be running this command for 10 times, right? So how can you stage all the changes made to your repository in one go? You can put git space add space dot. So all your changes will be staged in one go, and now you can just go and commit. Just commit this space dash m, then a commit message added index to html. Okay, now this is clear. I hope this is clear. Okay, now let's make another again some modifications in this index2.html. So I've added again multiple lines. Okay, so here what you can see, like let's go and check the status of your file. Yes, I have modified index2.html. Okay, so now what are the next step? Like what we'll do, we'll first stage all these changes and then we will commit it. It's a two-step process, right? But we can reduce to a one step only. And there is a command like you can do so by git space commit and then dash a flag. Just put it. This flag tells that first stage the change and then like commit it with a message. Modified index 2. Okay, now our commit has been done. Okay, let me clear the terminal. I will be clearing this terminal so that you get clear view. And let me increase the size also. Okay, now I hope this is clear. Okay, give me like you guys can react and just tell me if you are getting what I'm saying. Just raise your hand if you are getting and feeling interested in. Okay, okay. Other people, are you having some doubt? You can comment that on chat box. Okay, I'm a bit fast. Should I go slow? Okay, okay, okay. I will. Okay, just confirm me. Till now, am I able to make you clear to these commands? After this, I will go bit slow. Just comment, anyone comment. Why do we commit? Anwar, Gaurav, anyone please answer this? I do not understand. It's okay. Okay, if anyone has not got till this point, because we need to wrap up the session also within time, so you can come to me anytime and just ask your doubts. But now I will go bit slow. Okay, Anwar, just answer why about the commit. Okay, let's go back. Okay, okay. So where were we? Yeah, now you can see that I have done a couple of commits till now. Wait for a second. So like when you have done many commits, so let's now go and check all our commits. Okay, we can do so with git log space dash dash one line. Yeah, here you can see that I have done 3 commits. Okay, and as I mentioned that every commit will have something unique to identify them. And this you can just see their hash value is completely unique. Like no two commit will have the same hash value. And like you can see this head will always point to the latest version of your repository. Okay, like my latest version is this now when I modified index2.html and I have done something with index.html, so head will point to this only. Okay, is this clear? So now let me make one more commit. Okay, let me delete all these and let me make some modifications in index2.html. So I'm adding a simple header. Okay, is a bliss. Okay, I have added a message and I will just go and directly commit this message. I won't follow the 2-step process. I will do in one step. What was that step? Like git commit space dash a space dash m and then put your commit message. So um okay. So here I have done commit. Okay, now let's go and check all our commits. Dash dash one line. Yeah, you can check that I have created one commit. So just now what I realized that while doing this modification, I made a typo. I wanted to write git and I ended up writing tig. So like it will come to your mind, okay, why don't we just go and like rectify that mistake and then stage the changes and then commit it. Okay, you can do so definitely. But like for every small change, every small rectification, we should not make commit. Commit is a version of a repository. Like when you are using a software, have you seen like if the company has rectified just one thing and then they started like what they do, they make a version of that software. They don't do so. Why? Version mean nothing. Like for making something a unique version, it should have a significant amount of change, significant amount of features introduced. So for small typo, or if you forget to add one or two line, you should not make a commit. What you can do, we can do amendment. Okay, like we can make changes to the latest commit. Okay, so you can do so with git amend, sorry, git commit space dash dash amend space. Okay, so what will happen with this command? This latest commit will get amended. Okay, and I find that okay, this commit message is fine. I don't want to change the commit message. What I want that tig should get replaced with git. Okay, what I will do? I will do no edit. Okay, don't edit my commit message. That you can do space dash dash no edit and then just press enter. Okay, you are done. So let's go and check our git log, all log of our commits. space dash one line. Okay, so you can see like now our change has been updated, and our commit message is saved. We have not changed the commit message. Okay, so we do amendment. Keep this in mind. Don't put every small change as a commit. If you require to make some amendment, you can do so. I hope this is clear to you now. Now let me see if it is clear. Okay. Okay. If it is clear, you can guys can react. Okay, it is clear. Okay, great. Okay, now let's get back. Okay, if this is for someone who has already used Git and GitHub, and you must have heard of these three terms, that is undo, and then what is it? Revert, and then reset. And like you think, okay, all these things are unrolling, all these three things, three commands, they unroll the changes. Like if you have done some changes and you realize, okay, I have done a mistake, and you want to rectify those mistakes and without doing any new commit, so like all these things do the same, then you get this idea, okay, what's the difference then? So let me like show you the difference by this session now. So first of all, I'll be explaining undo. So let's now modify our files. I have modified index.html, and I will add multiple lines in index2.html. So I will be adding, okay, like this. I suppose I have added thousands of lines. Now I will clear this terminal first with clear. Now what I will do, I will just check the status of my repository. Yes, you can see this. I have modified two files. Okay. But then I realized, okay, I did a mistake. I don't want all these new lines. I don't want these lines over in this index.html, and I don't want I want my code back in index.html, like whatever changes I made to index.html and index2.html, I want to like undo all these changes. But make sure you have not staged all these changes. Okay, if you have staged the change, then you need to do something else. But now we can see like I have modified, but my changes are not shown in green color, right? With green color you get this idea that all your changes has been staged. Okay, so now let's do undo the changes. What can we do? We can do git, this is the command, git checkout, check checkout. Okay, dash see, if I have done, I want to undo the change of just one file, I can just put the name of the file like index2.html. Just put press enter, all changes will be gone. But I have done changes to multiple files and I want all those changes to be removed. So you can just put git checkout space dash space dot. So yeah, there you go. I think your changes are gone. And yes, we get all the three lines. So at this stage of time, you can do undo because we did not stage our changes. Okay. But if you have staged the changes, then you need to follow other steps. I hope this is clear now. So let's go and check the status of our. So yeah, it is showing nothing because all our changes are gone. Okay, now let's get to revert. Okay, so now let me add all those multiple lines. Okay, this time I'll just modify index2.html for simplicity. So I added multiple lines, I modified my index2.html. So let me go and stage the change. I'll just go git add space index2.html. Okay, now I have staged that also. So let's go and check the status. You can see like our git is showing it in green color. Green color means stage changes are staged. Okay, and I will commit this also. I have committed git space commit dash m space, I'll put message multi lines in index 2. Okay. Okay, I have added my commit. Or let's go and check all our commits. Git space log space dash dash one line. Yeah, you can see like I have added new commit. But then I realized, okay, I did a mistake. I want all these lines, all these multiple lines to be removed from my repository. And at this point, you have done commit also. It's not only in the unstaged area. It has been committed. So here comes the concept of revert. What you will do, you will revert this commit, like you will unroll this commit. So just copy this hash value. As I mentioned, like if you need to go and have to fill any government application, you give your unique identification, right? Your Aadhaar card number or anything. But similarly, in Git, whatever you want to do with a commit, you will be using its unique value, that is hash value. So let me go and clear everything. Okay. So for reverting, you will do git revert space and then your commit message. Paste it. And yeah, you are done. Ctrl X, you are done. Now go and check out your commit. You can see that like I got one revert commit. Okay, whatever we did now, that step has become another commit, and you can see like our changes are gone now. Okay, I hope this revert is clear to you now. So now what happened, like while developing my project, I just came to one realization that I just want to stay to this version of my repository. I don't want other changes, like all these commits, I don't want them. Okay. So it happens sometimes when you are trying to introduce some features to the project, and you just find, okay, this feature is full of bug and you don't want them. So you try to come to a stable version of your project. So we will do the same. We want the same over here. So at this point, you require to do reset. You will reset your repository to this point of your to this version. So we will copy the version, just copy it, and then write this command. See, git command is really interactive because you can see like for revert, with word revert, there git command is like revert, reset, undo. It's not like a code. Okay, it's quite interactive. Like you find Python language really interactive, right? User friendly. So similarly, git command are also really easy. You just need to be aware of some of its flag. So we will do git reset and then put the commit, paste. Yeah. So now go and check the status. You can see all our changes will become like come to this unstaging area. Okay. And just now you can remove this index to untracked files index2 and you can delete this, and to like restore the changes to index.html, you can put this command git restore, and then let me do that. Okay. Git restore space index.html. Okay, so you can see like my changes are gone. I have come to the previous version, and you can just directly go and delete this. Okay, if you don't want it. I hope undo, revert, and reset is clear to you now. Okay, let me clear the terminal. Okay. So now I will introduce you all to a really special file in Git. Do you know? Can anyone name this in the chat? Okay. What is this special file? Can anyone guess it? Yeah, Anwar is right. That is .gitignore. I will tell you what this command is. Okay. So now let me add one file. Look clearly into its syntax. I will just improve the increase screen size. So git ignore. Okay. Yes. So this is a really special file. I won't tell much now. First, let me let me see the status and commit this. Yeah, I'll just stage it and then commit it. -m, then I will put the message like added get ignore. Yeah, I have committed it. Okay, so now let me clear this. Okay, now let's check the status once more. If it is, yeah, everything is clean now. So what you can do, just go and make some folders. Like I'm making a folder named password. Okay, this folder will contain sensitive information of my project, like some API key, some password that I've been using. Okay, so let me add some files in this. Like let me add pass1.txt, pass2.txt, and let me add like some API, anything. Just consider this that these are really sensitive information. I don't want to like disclose this to anyone. And let me add one api.txt in the root directory. Okay, you can see this. I have added some in my folder and some in the root directory. And in this also, let me write some anything. Okay, suppose this is some code. Okay, so what will I be doing? I will write, mention these, I'll register these files, special files in git ignore. How will I register? Like for password, inside the password folder, I will say, okay, whichever files, all these files, their address start, you can see this, their address, desktop, presentation, repo, password, and pass1.txt. Then it's again pass2.txt, desktop, presentation, repo, password, pass2.txt. So their name starts with password. Okay, password slash. Okay, as like git ignore and password are both in the root directory, so you can like in reference to git ignore, this file's name starts with password slash pass1.txt, password slash pass2.txt. Okay, and then I will add this api.txt also. So I'll just add api.txt. So let's go and check. As we have done many changes, we have introduced some files, we have added content in them. So now let's go and check them out. So we can check the status of your file. Yeah, you can see like Git is not saying, like earlier you saw whenever we introduce some file, we used to see, okay, in red color that file name, okay, in the list of untracked files. But right now you are not, you are just saying, okay, we have modified git ignore. So git ignore is a really special file. See what happens if you don't want Git to track some of your files like that contains sensitive information, or some of the files that you don't want to get pushed to GitHub. You can just go and register those files in gitignore. Okay, so here what this first line signifies, it is saying that whichever file whose name starts with password slash or something, ignore those files, ignore the changes, don't track them. And like in the root directory, if there is a file with name api.txt, ignore that. Like this, if you have any file, just register its name in this git ignore and git will ignore it. Okay, so just go and commit this co dash a and then modified, you know. Okay. Okay, we have done dash a. Oh, sorry, because I need to put a message, right? M and modified. Okay, I won't be specific with the command. Okay, change not staged. Okay, I did not stage it, so and then dash m, then fide. Okay, now it's done. So see, git ignore. Let me give you one practical use of git ignore. If someone is into development, then while doing, you install lots of dependencies like node module. It has around thousands, many dependencies. So if you are okay, you are done with your project and now you want to push that on GitHub. If you do so, it will be really huge files going to that, and you will cross that GitHub file limit. So what you can do, your node module is mentioned here. So all the dependencies which reside inside the node module folder will be ignored. These don't get pushed to your GitHub account. Okay, this is the use of git ignore. And it's really preferable that you put this git ignore in the root directory. Don't put it in any folder. It's not invalid, but it's a good practice to put it in root folder. It's easy to register files, okay, and maintain, keep track of their names. So now I hope git ignore is clear to everyone. So now let's get to one more concept in git is branching. So with branching, I hope you get this idea. Okay, branching is something like you get this image of tree. Those who are completely new, those who already know, it's okay with them. But who are completely new, they would be like getting this imagination of a tree and branches are getting out of it. So in Git, branching carries the same sense. Suppose three of your friends are working on a project and there is a group leader who is like leading the project and maintaining the project. So he will be assigning three different tasks to three different people. So what he will be asking, okay, you go, you just like copy the main code and then make your branch and put your changes there. Person A will do that. Person will make another branch and put their change there, and person C will do the same. And at the end when deadline has come, they will all push the code. I will review them. If I find them suitable, then I will merge them. This helps to avoid conflict and also helps to maintain the cleanliness in your project. Okay, suppose if some outsider comes to just contribute to your project and your code are really messy, then I think he or she won't prefer to contribute, because you need to be very precise with message and with the documentations in your proposal. Your project should be known what your project does. How can someone install that project in their local system and use it? It should be clear to everyone. You are not going to hide it, because you are, that's the reason you are putting it on GitHub and making it public. If it's a private, then there is no issue, you can do anything with that. Let's go and make branch. How can we make branch? So there is a command for that. The command is git branch. Give the branch name. Suppose I'm giving br1. Okay, so I've done. So let's make another branch, git branch br2. Okay, so like you can check how many branches do you have. So we will go, and there is a command. If you just do git space branch, then press enter, then you will get the list of all your branches, and the thing which is shown in green color is the branch in which you are currently present. Okay, so right now I'm in master branch. So how can, if I want to go to this branch, how can I do that? So you can just go and check out that branch. You know, when you go outside, you check out a place, you check out a room. So you can do the same, like you just go git check out and then write your branch name. I want to go to br1. Okay, yes, I have gone. So you can see that for creating a branch, this is the command git space branch name, and then git space checkout space branch name to switch to that branch. So it's a two-step process again. So you can short this in one go. How can you do that? Using a flag. So let me show you. You can do so with git checkout. Okay, so give a flag is space dash b. So this flag is saying, okay, create a branch name branch3, and then after creating, switch to that branch. So you will directly enter to this new branch3. Okay, so now right now all these files are present in branch3. I'm in branch3, I'm working in branch3. So I will go and make changes to this. Hope everyone is enjoying. Okay, so I have made a change to my index.html, and this change is done in branch3. Remember that. Okay, so now let's go and commit this change. So you can directly go git commit space dash a in just one step, because this is not a new file dash m, and like I will put changes in br3. Okay, so I've committed the change, right? Now let's get out of this branch and let's go to our master branch and let's see what change has come there. So we'll just go git checkout. Your main branch is the master branch from where every new branches has come. So I'll just go and check out git checkout master. So you can see like I made a change in the branch 3. I introduced one more line in index.html in branch 3. But when I come back to my master branch, you can see that the change is not here, right? So this is the this is what branch is like. It maintains like your code is clean. Like if someone is working on a new branch, that won't affect the master branch. But as I'm a reviewer, I reviewed the change. Okay, whatever change introduced to index.html, those changes are good. Okay, I'm okay. I want to introduce all those changes to my to my project. So what will I do? I will now would like to merge this branch 3. So how can I do that? I'll do git space merge space, then write the branch name br3. Yes. Now, like you can see, like I am in master branch only. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm in master. Wait, let me clear the terminal and then show you all. Git branch. Okay. You can see right now I'm in master branch shown in the green color, and you can see I have got this new line also, which I introduced this line in branch 3. So now my branch 3 has been merged into master. So now branch 3 is of no use to me. I will just delete it. Why would I maintain a additional thing in my project? So I'll do just go and do git branch, give a flag dash d and then branch name br3. I want to delete all these, so I'll give br2 and br1. I want to delete all three. So yeah, I'm done. Now let's go and check how many branch we are left with. So we can do so with git branch branch. Yeah, we can see like all branches are gone. Okay, so I hope these basic things are clear. See, there are many commands in Git. Like it depends which problem you are facing, and with your problem, Git commands are also there. So like I have covered the basic git command. For the like if you encounter any, you can just go online, browse online, and you will definitely get, because there are many resources, many handful resources over internet. I just covered few because I wanted you people should get started with git, because if you want to get into development or want open source, then you must know how you can use git and github, because this is the basic thing, like abcd of any development work. So now let's get back, and now let's take a break for a while and let's play quiz. Okay. For quiz, you can go to this, just use any device, like any other device. Don't use the device in which you are watching this, attending this team. Use other device, your phone or anything else. So go to this www.kahoot.it. I will stop presenting and Anwar will start presenting. Anwar, can you present your screen? Yeah. Anwar is opening this website. You people just go, wait, let me put in chat. Wait. Yeah, Anwar has already put in chat. Just go to this www.kahoot.it. Okay, just go here on your phone and enter this game pin. This is the game pin. Okay. Start joining. And yeah, one more thing before joining, wait for, listen to me first. put your name properly. Your name, like if you become a winner, so it should be easy for me to identify you, as you will get nominated by me for Microsoft ambassador. And there are limited seats, so join as soon as possible. And the entire quiz consists of 7 questions, and it is a basic fastest finger first quiz. Like person who will be answering it first, they will get to the top positions. And there is an average time of 10 seconds for each questions. And hope you all enjoy. If you are facing, anyone is facing while joining the quiz, then put it in chat. And one more thing, you won't get to see the question on the device from where you are joining this quiz. Questions will be visible to the screen only, so you should be attentive to the screen, and you will just like click on the answer option which you want to select on phone or whichever device you are using. We won't wait for longer to for the quiz. We join as soon as possible, and we will start the quiz in 5 minutes. Okay, I think we have reached our saturation level, so we will start the quiz and we'll start it. So here we are going to see our first question. So the first question is, where did programmers learn to program? Answer quickly, fastest finger. You will be scored on this basis. Yeah, 15 people guessed it correct. Okay. It should not be really serious. You can guess it on humor basis. Okay. Now, next question. So Jaideep is on first position, Saptarshi and Bipang Chu. Okay. Next question, Anwar. What is a shortcut to staging all the changes you have? Oh, only 11 guessed it correct. So scoreboard has changed. Dhruva at the highest position. Next question, Anwar. How do you supply a commit message to a commit? Okay. All have answered it correct. Good. Next question, Anwar. Okay, scoreboard Dhruva. Say no. Which of the following is not a git command? So answer it quickly, guys. Your scoreboard can change anytime if you answer it quickly. Okay, 18 guessed it correct. Let's see scoreboard. I think Dhruva will be the first. Okay, next question, Anwar. What are the characteristics of a good commit message? Okay, 24 have answered it correct. Next, Anwar. Okay, scoreboard remains the same. Next. What comes first, staging with git add dash dot or committing with git commit? Yes, correct. 24 people are going great. Okay, next question, our final question. Let's see the scoreboard. Okay. Yes, 30 people guessed it correct. Let's see the scoreboard. Okay, here we have in podium Jaideep at the third position. Congratulations. Then Bipangsha at the second position and Dhruva at the first position. Congratulations, all three. Congratulations, Dhruva. You can contact me after the session for the next procedure. Congratulations. I hope everyone enjoyed the quiz. Please raise your hand if you have. Okay, great, great. Only few people are, I think, attentive in the session. Rest are not at all reacting. Okay, it's all right. Okay, let's get started. So quiz is over. So yeah, let's get to GitHub now. So we were left, we have done. Wait, let me present my screen first. Tell me if it is visible.
Oh, yeah, it's visible.
Okay. So we have added all the necessary changes and whatever we wanted to add to this repository. Now, what I want to push my change. I want to create a repository on GitHub and push my changes there. So let's first go to the GitHub and make a repository there. So I have already come like opened the GitHub account. So wait, let me yeah. In GitHub, you can like those who are already have a GitHub account, go to repository, create a new repository. As I mentioned, repository is a folder that contains your code of the project you're working over. So I'll create one repository. Its name will be Git and GitHub. Okay. So I will make the repository public and then create it. Okay. I will use this link, HTTP link. Then I'll connect. There is a command in which I can add my repository to a remote, which is git remote. Okay, add origin. So I will add this, paste it. Okay. So I have done. Let's see if I have committed, all my changes has been committed or not. Yes, everything is committed. I don't need to do anything. Right now my code is ready to be pushed. Okay. So let me just push it. Git push. Okay. So what I want, there is a repository on my GitHub, remote repository. I want all this code within this folder should get pushed there, should be carried to that that repository. So I have first linked this and then I will be pushing. Okay, I'll add git push. So you can see like did this deliberately. I wanted to create an error because see, Git is really interactive. Even if you are doing some writing some command wrong, then Git will understand what you want to use and it will give a recommendation. Like here, I want to push it, so I need to set some upstream of the my branch master. So just go and copy the code which Git is you get in the Git message, and then put it, like paste it, and boom, everything is gone. Like just go to GitHub and then you will see like your code will be there. Now this is a repository. Okay. Okay. So you can see like this is here. See, if you want any command, if you are working with any command, so like see, suppose I want to write git commit, just enter everything. Okay. Like see, if I write commit, okay, I think okay, I'll share you. Like see, a particular command is having various flags with it, like you saw when I was doing like staging as well as committing in the same command. What I wrote, I was writing like git space commit space dash a flag and then dash m. So these are flag. Every command has some flag associated with it. But yes, while you, if you are using some new git command, so first know about it, because there are certain flag which are really powerful. Like they can even remove your a particular version of your repository. Okay, so you end up losing some really significant code of the project and might end up disrupting your project. So before using any command, anything, be very much careful, because you think, okay, I am experimenting, but in that experiment, you will lose something. So first search on the internet what this command is doing. And as I mentioned, there are many resources which will clearly help you with that. So now here we are done with our git and everything. So let's go to our, you can see like we are here now on my GitHub. You can see like whatever thing I put it here, I like is here. You can just go and like, if you want to open this, then just open it and then git ignore. You can see like git ignore did not let all the files, like I added some files, right? In password folder, and then there is one more file api.txt, but in git, because of git ignore, those files are not present here. These are important when you work extensively with the git and github. You will know the importance of git ignore. It's really important. So now let's understand what is GitHub Actions. Suppose like see, while using commit, I mentioned like your commit message should be really precise. In my Google Summer of Code, there are times when my commit, whatever I pushed to the repository, they mentioned me that my repository is not appropriate because of my commit message. My commit message was lengthy and some they had some word limit over the commit message. So I had to rectify those commit message, and only then they accepted my some of my pull request. So see, suppose if you have some restrictions on your project, like if your project is on open source, so you can't be present 24 into 7 to look which who is contributing, then merging code every time. So what you can do, you can use GitHub Actions. This is the automated let me tell you what GitHub Action is. GitHub Action are packed scripts to automate tasks in a software development workflow in GitHub. And like GitHub Actions can be configured, like you can configure and customize it, okay, according to the requirement of your project. And the result is reliable and sustainable, because many big organizations, even the organizations where I worked, like Chromium and the Puppeteer project, if you go there or go to its GitHub, you will see, like, wait, let me show you. I worked over this project, Puppeteer, GitHub. Okay. I worked over this project, and you can see like they also have some actions. Okay. Some workflows they have created according to the requirement. So basically, what happens, like, suppose if you have a project and you want have some test cases, you want every pull request should pass a certain number of test cases, only then that code will be appropriate. And after then, I can review that and merge it in my code base. So you will be like creating those test cases over here, like if someone is solving questions over code forces or code chef, your code need to pass a certain test case, right? Similarly, those test cases are present here, and these test cases are meant to make the pull request more reliable. And like even you can automate the merging task. Suppose you have put all the like important test cases, and like after that passing those test cases only, that code, like that pull request is already good, like you can merge it. So you need not to go and just merge it manually. You can just automate this task. I, this action, GitHub action won't be clear. I know it won't be clear. I'm just saying that there is something called GitHub action. When in your future, when you will go and participate in some hackathon, and GSOC is also opening, right? And in March only it will GSOC will announce its project. So then while doing the project, I think there you will get to know more about actions. If I go into the details, it will go out of scope of the understanding if someone is a complete beginner in Git and GitHub. So now let me show you one more important thing about Git. I think you people might have heard, like, we can publish static website over GitHub pages. GitHub provide this functionality. So for that, what I will do, like there is one repository already. Yes, there is a someone else repository. So as this is a new account, so I don't have any repository ready to be used. So I will use this repository. What I will do, I will fork this into my account. So let me fork it. Forking means you are using, like, you are like pushing someone else repository into your to use it. If you want to contribute, for contribution also, you first need to fork it. So I'm forking it. Now this is ready. So what I want, like, this is a simple HTML, some HTML website code. Okay, its look is like this. Let me share this. You can see it. Some of the HTML templates it is. I want to publish this on GitHub pages. So what can I do? Okay. So if you go to, yeah, let me clearly you. If you're in code, go to settings. So in that you can just scroll down, and like here you can do GitHub. On GitHub pages you can select, they have added a separate link for this. You can just go on GitHub pages, you just select your master branch, root directly, and just save it. Okay, so GitHub will give you a link where your repository has been hosted. Okay, there is an error. Wait, let me check. You might encounter this error. This has happened with me many times. So let me try. Okay. I think this error won't be fixed by the time of within the scope of this session. Okay, if any of you is going to use GitHub pages, then do reach to me. I'll help you. Right now, if I go and try to fix this, it will take time. It happens when you are hosting. It happens that you encounter some like problems like this. But if you go and look for, like, over the browser for the problem, you will get it You will solve it. But yeah, do use this GitHub pages. It's a really like sigma good feature that GitHub has provided. In fact, my project is also live on GitHub pages only, my um, GSOC project. So you can just go there. And now let's get back to one more to the last topic of our session. um, this is GitHub Student Developer Pack. So GitHub has come up with a really unique program, that is GitHub Student Developer Pack. So what happens, like there are many softwares and tools that you want to use. In fact, like if you have a website, you want to register your domain, then you will have to pay it. And as a student, it's out of the scope. Like you have your portfolio and you want it to be live, so it's out of the scope, your financial scope, to get it live. So you can just go sign into GitHub Student Developer Pack, get a pack from GitHub. With this pack, you get access to cloud, game dev, then mobile development domain, software, then registration. You can register your domain, and you can get access to many free tools. In fact, Canva also you get free subscription. And like, as there is no substitute of hands-on learning, if you like if you are watching just a tutorial, it won't help. But if you're watching the tutorial and you are practicing it and adding some of your element to the project, then I think you can learn better. So I will go to this GitHub Student Developer backpack. So let me go to this. Student Developer Pack. So you can go to this website. Anwar, please put the link to this website in chat. So here, see, you all belong to, if you belong to NIT Silja or any college, your college provides you with one institute ID. So sign up with your institute ID. And when you sign up, it takes time, like around 2 days or 3 days. After then, you are informed via mail that you get access to this pack. And if there is some problem in your application, they will inform that too. So if you get like access, get this student developer pack, then you get access to this virtual event kit, intro to web dev. Many learning sources are there, plus many like Microsoft Azure also you get 25 plus Microsoft Azure cloud services plus $100 credit. Whoa, it's really like, if you go are going to pay for this, it will cost you. Okay, and if you are getting this for free, it's the best opportunity that you can find as a developer. So you get 1 year domain name registration for free on Canva, 12-month free subscription. And like it's a really amazing software. Like if you're going to use this application, it's really amazing. Just try it. And like on educativename.com, on Microsoft Visual Studio, Digital Ocean, GitHub Pages. Like yes, on GitHub Pages also you get one site per GitHub account and organizations. Some people have to pay for that too. Okay, so you can see like there are many resources. Like just go check out and make your register yourself and get your pack ready, and get rid of that financial restriction while doing development. So just you can just go to the link and get your pack ready. And if even if you encounter any problem in these things, just use that WhatsApp group to put your queries. Yeah, definitely. After this, I will be circulating a feedback form. Kindly fill that form. And it's important. If you fill it, only then you will be eligible for MLSS certification. And like you can do one thing. If anyone does not have an account on LinkedIn, please make sure you try to make it by today. It's really important. It will help you in networking. If you like, if I get any opportunity I am sharing there, then you will get to know. Okay, it's not possible to personally share everything with everyone, right? So I will share your MLSS certificate. You can post it on your LinkedIn. And if you want, you can tag me and do hashtag MLSA, so that in future if any new opportunities come, you get to know them. Okay, this is it. And kindly fill the feedback form. Anwar, provide the link for the feedback form in the chat. I hope everyone enjoyed. Okay. Till you guys are filling the feedback form, Andra will be playing the MLSA video. After filling, you can leave. And if you have any queries, do reach out to me. I will be solving that. Okay. I hope everyone enjoyed and hope you have a great future.
The Student Ambassador community is a global community of like-minded students that share a passion for technology and for having an impact in the world.
It's an amazing thing for people that both like social gatherings and in the same time they like tech communities.
It's Microsoft helping us, helping folks around our campus.
I wanted to improve my skills and I wanted to get connected with people that can help me do that.
Best benefit is the access to MS Learn and LinkedIn Learning as well.
You get an Azure subscription for tinkering around when you join the community and have completed your first milestone.
You'll also get to be mentored by Microsoft employees.
It's really a very wholesome experience where we're all just trying to help each other grow.
I saw that people were having a lot of fun, but in the same time they were learning a lot of stuff.
Everything that we have in the community is very inclusive and it welcomes everyone as they are.
This is a great place to learn new skills, to connect with people, to create community, to help others.
Students accomplish so much in this community. Not only do they build their own skills and their brand, but they create content, they run hackathons, they get mentorship, and they put that all on their resumes. And they get full-time jobs when they graduate. It's really amazing.
Anything good that's happening in my career probably started with this program.
Be sure to apply for it. You would definitely enjoy being a Microsoft Student Ambassador.
The Student Ambassador community is a global community of like-minded students that share a passion for technology and for having an impact in the world.
It's an amazing thing for people that both like social gatherings and in the same time they like tech communities.
It's Microsoft helping us, helping folks around our campus.
I wanted to improve my skills and I wanted to get connected with people that can help me do that.
Best benefit is the access to MS Learn and LinkedIn Learning as well.
You get an Azure subscription for tinkering around when you join the community and have completed your first milestone.
You'll also get to be mentored by Microsoft employees.
It's really a very wholesome experience where we're all just trying to help each other grow.
I saw that people were having a lot of fun, but in the same time they were learning a lot of stuff.
Everything that we have in the community is very inclusive and it welcomes everyone as they are.
This is a great place to learn new skills, to connect with people, to create community, to help others.
Students accomplish so much in this community. Not only do they build their own skills and their brand, but they create content, they run hackathons, they get mentorship, and they put that all on their resumes. And they get full-time jobs when they graduate. It's really amazing.
Anything good that's happening in my career probably started with this program.
Be sure to apply for it. You would definitely enjoy being a Microsoft Student Ambassador.
Dupati Akash, do you have any query? You raised your hand. I have given you mic access. You can just unmute yourself. 21-16039, do you have any query? Okay, taking back. For feedback, for email, you can use your personal email ID